November
This
twins
is getting
baby.
a great son.
Lots of great grandchildren. I have to stop and talk. Everybody's grandchildren, and then my
Which one's that?
Ted would be the back one on the left-hand
Yes,
side.
Ted?
The back
She knows.
one on the left-hand side is Ted, and he lives in Alaska.
Uh,
And that's going to make him the great-grandpa when the, he's a great-grandpa. Moscow, I remember Moscow, and I remember there used to be, when my mother was a young girl, there was no talking movies. There's just words on the screen that says what they do. And I always heard, you ever heard of the Dion quintuplets were born here in Ontario? They were the first quintuplets, that's 5 babies, to survive infancy. Now, for one woman to have 5 babies at once, it doesn't happen very often. But that's when that's the picture my mother had babies, quintuplets. They're cute. But Mrs. Kennedy, okay, John Fitzgerald Kennedy was the 35th president, American president. Kennedy and his young family, he had 2 kids during his time in office, which was tragically cut short by his assassination in Dallas, Texas. Now a notable cultural figure, he successfully named, I would have to say, all of them had some sort of something bad in their record. But I'd say the first one, George Washington. George Washington he's on coins. He's the first president of the United States. And I don't think men fool around as much as they do now. Even if they're, because there's one that's got Marilyn Monroe on this. Do you know who Marilyn Monroe was?
But
They left out the ball player. Do you know who Babe Ruth is? We get one of these every day in the news things, and then you can watch the show Jeopardy, and you know the answers because a lot of the answers are in Jeopardy. You know a lot of these things, Jeopardy. Okay. Now a notable cultural figure, he successfully navigated the Cuban Missile Crisis, averting nuclear war with Soviet Union. Soviet Union is Russia. Some of his other important achievements include starting the Peace Corps, shepherding a country out of recession, instituting domestic reforms under his New Frontier program, and championing civil rights reform. Kennedy, who is also known simply as JFK, signed the My uncle and his wife were they did arrest live, but I wasn't there. Can't be closer to 4 when he was shot. There is a thing in our paper, these little papers. We get little papers every time when something happens. People aren't here like that.
Still going.
You don't want to be there alone when you go. And I do. You always would go there and do what I got to do real quick and get out of there. And one time a police car came and drove through while they're patrolling it. And I'm so glad to see
we got
it.
bad ghosts in there. See.
No, they don't.
how old was she die when
She's 17.
17? Oh, very young.
He's very young.
How old are you?
16, and I'm turning 17 next year.
16 next year and God
That's too young to die.
no. 17.
I'm 17.
Un pa kayo mo 16
Well, this
years
is the
old.
worst
15.
something else.
Nitafikisha next year na 17.
Yaani niko mwaka mmoja so ulisimama ni kwa niko
Hauna 15.
That's how Sharon's got the day off too, because Sharon doesn't have the day off tomorrow.
I'm so scared.
Shower about 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. And then you can go back to bed if you want to.
So
I'm so mixed up now that this is the 13th. Okay, I gotta call somebody who could take me.
what about Tim? What about Tim?
Tim has gotta go to work. No, today he don't,
Not today.
tomorrow he's gonna go to work.
Not today, not today, not today.
Father's Day, there's a Father's Day, and that's gonna be a week from the 13th, the 20th.
That's when Father's Day is, the 20th?
Yep.
What would you do in Father's Day?
Nothing.
Nothing?
And his father died.
You have to visit your father's grave.
You have to visit your father's grave.
I'll take you two with me because it's the most haunted place in the state of Michigan.
Did you know
It's the
that?
Nunica Cemetery.
One last day.
Isn't it?
Yep, where his father is buried and where my husband is buried. And when Sarah died, it was where she's buried. Did you ever call Joanne?
Oh, yeah, I've tried to do this.
Your girlfriend.
Little sister?
Your sister?
Very sad.
WGBU Public Media is a proud partner of the Lakeshore
Sad
Ethnic
history,
Diversity Alliance and their 16th Summit
What are you
on
looking?
Race and
You
Inclusion
looking outside?
Way Forward, to be held virtually on June 17th. Workshops
We're
will
looking
feature
at the
diverse
wrong
events.
side. Today is what? Casey,
See you tomorrow. I'll pick you up at,
Not 10
you're
minutes
taking,
yet.
you're taking the
10
vet-
minutes yet?
Are you
30
taking the
minutes
vet
left.
to my condo?
huh?
Are you taking the vets to my condo?
Yes, we did.
Yes, we took it. And that will have the regular mattress.
Yes.
Because my mattress is there, because they wouldn't change mattresses to a mattress of theirs.
Please contact us at 800-442-2771.
That's funny.
Stream the sound of jazz at WGBU.org.
What's that? There's the pants that you took off the back of that chair there.
He threw them on the floor.
No, I didn't. So that, it's on top of the table. On
Okay.
top of the cabinet.
Okay, good.
Hey, I'm Rick Steve, and like you, I've been pretty much locked down for the last year.
This guy's got the perfect job.
30 years,
Yep.
I've been
Better than you.
And they can get photographed in their house doing their job.
pandemic is history.
He
Laura,
travels the world.
We've assembled an amazing
He's
series.
better than you.
For the next couple hours, we'll be
I'm
traveling
just kidding.
you and me. We'll explore Sicily, Mykonos, England,
Hope in the Wild's on Saturday.
Tuscany, and the remote corners
And Hope in the Wild is a thing about this thing that they pick up injured
I like to say
animals and birds and things like that.
we'll join a couple
And then that woman's name is Hope.
We'll feast on Sicilian treats, holy cannoli, and we'll see vividly why an Italian word I learned on that island is
Ireland.
dimenticabile.
Corky went to a trip to Ireland,
Thanks so much for
where your ancestors are from.
Sicily.
Oh, yeah?
Yep, because the one
The great
Grandma Krause was
searching the Mediterranean for more
what's she related to?
Athens
Because
and Sparta dominated, but lots of other Greek cities like Corinth were established.
Frankie said she used to go there and tell her she wants a piece of bread with sugar on it. That's what you take bread and you have sugar on it. Now there's a white sugar, but I like the bread with, that's a cheap cookie. A bread with brown sugar on, that's really good. Peggy and I reminisce about that. That's what we used to have. And my cousins used to have that when we were over there. But anyway, Ted's a great-grandfather. His granddaughter, and then it makes me a great-grandfather.
Together stuff like this.
This shop is jam-packed for its beloved specialty, jam-packed panini. To be sure we maximize the delight of our
That's Tim cooking.
You cooking, huh? With that noise?
Yeah.
What's that you put in the oven? What's that you put in the oven?
Potatoes, corn. That's venison. Where did you come up with that song?
It was nice you can cut and not take all the potato off. We had cheesy potatoes first.
I can see him that back cooking.
But when he has to be in a place like this, he's going to go to a place in, where is it? Johnson? There's always somebody impersonating him. Who would it be?
Wonderful. Is that close range?
And how many times did you fire this pistol?
3 times.
And do you know whether you struck, or did you know you struck Mr. Cook?
Yes, because he said later you shot me.
That quickly, that foolishly, one of the greatest musical talents of the era was gone.
I don't think so.